Hello and welcome to another episode from Train Simulator 2020, where today we're going to be hitting the Great Western Mainline with a Network Southeast Class 166 as we run a local service from Reading to Oxford. I've had several requests to do the Great Western Mainline, so this will be the first of many, I'm sure. If you would like to help support the channel, you can do by donating to the PayPal link found down below. Any and all funds from there go immediately back into the channel to help better the content only from this, but the other projects I have in the pipeline. Wait for this to suddenly pause itself. Or not. You take over from approved driver here at Reading. This service is for Oxford, stopping every station. Passengers must board the train before departing. Jolly good show. Let's just make sure that that's now fine and dandy. Yes. Go away. There we go. Alright, so they're on. If you have any route recommendations or trains you want to see me drive, then please do let me know, and I shall see what I can do for you. So 47 coming down with a loaded coal train. Reading has certainly changed a lot over the years. Passengers have completed boarding. You can now set off when ready. Well, I can't set off yet. By the way, we're driving 166-220 as we're waiting for this 47 to come down with the MGRs. (47) 270. Oh yeah, that might help. Okay, so Tilehurst will be the first station stop. You can see the HST has now changed directions and will be following us on our journey and will be passing us as we get to Tilehurst. Couple of wagons sat there. I've always loved the Network Southeast livery. It just seems to work on absolutely everything, as we have another one of our sister units going past, in the form of 166-202. I mean, the Network Southeast livery is just, it's really, really nice. It's just a very nice livery to look at. It works on absolutely everything. No shadow of a doubt. Bing! Excellent with the HST. Here she comes. You see she's powered up, clanging away like a beauty. Okay, so here we are at Tilehurst. Ascertain who our sister set is coming in of 166219, and it looks like she's brought one of her classmates with her. And that is 166221. So Pangbourne is next in 2.8 of a mile. Another HST about to pass us. I swear this timetable is out to get me. It really is. Due in over a minute late. I say that the brakes aren't amazing on this, shall we say. They're very, very slow to respond. Minute and 10 seconds late. This is basically going to be a standing theme throughout the course of this journey now, I think. Look at the gapping in that. If you misplace your footing, I really struggled with that sentence, then you're in a spot of bother. Okay, Goring and Streetley is next. We're already due in a minute late. It's safe to say we're not going to be making up any time on this journey. Just keep checking behind us for any passing HSTs. The 166 about passes here. 166 211. This scenario is out to get you right from the word go. I don't see how you can physically keep to this timetable once you leave Reading. I genuinely don't. Where are you going? You know what? It's fine. I'll leave you to it. Or you could just disappear into the ether. That also works. Okay, Charlesy is next in over 3.5 miles. So we've got a 47 coming down. Decent freight train there. Just waiting to see if anything does pass us. As you can see, we've already missed our slot. 1.2 miles out, and we're already running late. So we're not going to be making up any time on this journey. All we can do is make good of a bad situation. Got some more 166s passing us. Don't know. No, I'm going to overshoot this. Can't do any more braking, otherwise it zips to emergency. Irritating. Oh well. The brakes on this train are absolutely useless. Look how long it's taken me to slow down. Yeah, that's beyond pants. I hear a HST. I see a HST. Okay, Digger Parkway is next. Open up the taps. Looks like we have another HST. And this is the best spot to film at, in my opinion, on the trackside side of things in that field. Used to be that bridge, but unfortunately they've raised the sides where they've now had the catenary installed, so standing in that field gives you a tremendous view of the line. Well worth checking out. Hop in the cab. Seeing as I was already late into Didcot, I don't think it makes too much difference to me slowing down for the 70 to be fair. It's amazing to think this is all electrified now. HSTs used to rule near enough every main line in the United Kingdom. Now it's it's not as prominent as it used to be. There's another HST. There's a 47 waiting in the distance for me to then zip off around the corner as another Network Southeast 166 comes down. These brakes are absolutely useless. Another HST coming in. I'm going to have to be wary of the 25 limit as we hit the curve. There's the cooling towers, the Didcot power station. Plenty of wagons stabled here as well. It usually is, to be fair. It's always a busy place. Obviously in there would be the Didcot Rail Centre. There's the 47 hauling the presumably coal train into Didcot. That is for the Didcot Railway Centre, and that is the avoiding line that takes the cross-country services and Great Western services from the likes of Great Malvern, Worcester and Oxford to London Paddington. Stay there, please, bus. Or you could just do that. That also works. Well, to be fair, seeing as how late I'm running, I think at this stage really doesn't matter. I'm sure there's a way that you can easily keep to the timetable and it all be tickety-boo. But the way that the brakes work on these things, I really am not 100% sure. I mean, it's just some madness. It really is. Oh, I don't know. Don't really want this mods, and there's no need. So we've got another one coming down. Timeliness penalty. Yeah, we suddenly lose all the points that we actually had up. So that's basically just going to be us completely and utterly knackered now. This is 166.219 coming in. It's a nice house in the middle of nowhere. A couple of birds, some cows. I mean, just look how I've been on the brakes. What felt like for half an hour. It's just utter stupidity. It really is. This is definitely the worst train I've driven by a country mile. And we're into the minuses. I don't know. Uh, 2 minutes and 36 seconds late. Excellent. I wonder how many minus points we can now rack up. This is now not a this now isn't a case of what star can we get, be it bronze, silver, or gold. It's now going to be a case of how many minus points can we accumulate. I'll start the bidding at around minus 200. You don't win anything, but I'm going to start the bidding at minus 200. See how low we can get. I'm not going to try and get as low as possible. I'm just curious. I'm sorry, no one can convince me this train's good to drive. Its acceleration is completely pants, and the brakes are just shoddy. And that's the nicest way I can put it. They are just abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. I'm probably going to overshoot this platform as well. At this point, really couldn't give a monkey's toss. But how much can we overshoot it? Can we go by a carriage or two? Full carriage? Full carriage. And by full carriage, carriage and a half. Carriage and a quarter. Jolly good. Okay, I've given up caring at this point. Oh, I don't know. Come on. I'm running late, so I don't know why you're keeping me here for this long. You might as well just wave me through. There we go. 6 points. 6 points to go before we go into the minus 200s before we hit Oxford. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think minus 200 is actually it's going to be trumped. I'm going to push minus 260. Minus 260 is where I'm putting it up. Yeah. Not the way I intended this scenario to go. I thought this was going to be significantly better, but we saw plenty of HSTs, so we can't all be that bad. How are we doing on time anyway? 2 minutes. I'm going to call that 3 minutes late by the time we actually come to a stop with the way these boxy brakes work. That doesn't help me. I was going to zoom in on the brakes and have a go at them. Never mind. C'est in le garb. I completely agree with you. So a cheeky look into some back gardens. I can't see a thing. Who put this there? Horrible, horrible decision. Thank you. It says slow down to 25. I'm not going to start slowing down until I see it there. Because I want the brakes to know how much I hate them by putting them through an awful lot of torture. Do trim him back a bit. It's a hazard. Cheeky lean out the window. Bit of a wavy type of affair going on. Look how long it's taken us to get to 40 miles. I mean, Jesus. Okay, I know it's like a gradual bit on the braking, but you would have thought the brakes would have been just a little bit more responsive. Like, you know, just a bit more va-va-voom to them, not a bit bleh. That's exactly what they're doing, they're just going bleh. As we've got another 47 coming down, shut up. 47,207. In fact, let's just keep it running at 20. Why not? I'm in no real hurry at this point. Considering the more I speed up, the more the bleeding brakes are going to infuriate me. Anyway, I'm tempted to try and see if I can get to 260 in the minus points. That's my new goal. Nice and easy. I can hiss too. I can hiss like the best of them. Well, right from the very outset at Reading, it was flawed. The scenario was just against us from the word go. We were never going to stick to the timetable, and things were just getting progressively worse and worse and worse as it progressed. And we finally come into Oxford, probably going to be knocking on the door of 4 minutes late. By the time we come to a stop, one job, I've got what? I've got a few seconds to play with. Blimey, might just keep it in at 3. God. There we go, 3 and a bit minutes late. I've lost all enthusiasm for this now. That's just, you are horrible to drive. You, where are the brakes? I want to talk to them. You're useless. You're useless. You're useless. As are you, and 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 for good measure, you are as well. Livery is gorgeous. Brakes, horrendous. You made each stop and kept the commuters happy. Minus 710. Oh, yes. That's a skill right there. That is a skill. Nobody can do that better than me. No one. No one can get more than minus 710 whilst trying, and I do put air quotes there, trying to do this vaguely, reasonably successfully, badly, horribly. How did you score? I suspect, seeing as it's minus 710, pretty bloody poor. Yeah, we left Reading on time. Fine. Tilehurst was a bit, yeah, okay, it gave us some time. Bit of speeding. It was okay. When we got to, Pangbourne, Goring and Streatley, Charlesing, Didcot Parkway, absolutely fine. We get to Appleford, however, whap, 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 and it all just went completely belly up from there on in. Oh, Christ. Well, there we go. Do I even get a tick? I get a tick at least. That's better than nothing. Right. We'll go into standard for the next one, I think. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Right. Our next one is going to be Rush Hour Run coming out from London Paddington. No idea where we're going. Out of London, presumably I'm going from London to Reading, is my assumption. But that's what we're doing next. So, thank you all very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. I do get back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. And until next time, I shall see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.